Oh, good morning. We are actually leaving Green Mountain House and getting back to trail. Talked to some people that are doing some trail magic, which was pretty awesome. And now we are heading up the mountain with full resupply. Heavier than I anticipated, but it is what it is. So I think we're going to go about 16 or just shy of 16. So we'll see. Well, good morning. We left the little Lost Pond shelter this morning, and we are heading about 15-ish miles, maybe more, we're not sure yet, to somewhere, and then we will see where we land. Well, here is some remains of the Alderidgeville Mill Village back in the day. So these are some artifacts they found in the ground and set them here so we can see them. And then part of this wall. I think we're at the rock garden. This is it. He's out now. Little garter snake. Well, there was no rain today, so that was good. And we had trail magic. Actually, we didn't think we had trail magic because it was supposed to be at this road, but it was actually in a parking lot and it was about 200 yards away. So anyway, we caught the tail end of it, which was good. So now it's like 3.6 miles or something like that from the shelter, from the trail magic. So almost there. We're on our way to Mineral Hinchley shelter or something like that. Anyway, gonna tent there and then try to make it 20 miles into Rutland, Vermont for a resupply. It's our last big town until we get into New Hampshire, so we're gonna try and do that. And yeah, so we will see what happens. But it's been a good day. I'm feeling good. Been very tired, but that's par when you have Lyme's. Still on medicine, and I have another couple weeks of medicine and haven't had any more Bell's palsy issues, so I'm not having to take my prednisone yet, so that's good too. So hopefully I won't. But anyway, there's that. Well, good morning. Left Mineral Hinchley shelter tenting area this morning and had breakfast at a beautiful airport view. Then we've been walking, hiking, climbing mountains, getting over Killington today, Mount Killington, and hopefully we'll get into the town of Rutland, which will be our last big resupply before Hanover, New Hampshire. And we also should be passing 1,700 miles today. So very exciting and feeling pretty good today. So tired, but that's, normal out here with Lyme's. But anyway, have about a week and a half-ish or 2 weeks or something like that back on my medicine, and should be done with that. So anyway, that's about it. Well, we are heading down the mountain. Got a little bit of a storm, and then that passed. And then we are heading to Route 4 road so we can get into town in Rutland. And there is a deli called the Yellow Deli that we are going to eat at. And then they said that we could stay there. So we are probably going to do that so that we can, since it's a hiker hostel and the only one, and we got to do resupply tomorrow. So that is the plan, and get back on trail tomorrow after we resupply. So yeah, should be good weather tomorrow. Wasn't expecting a storm today, but apparently there was a small chance, and we should be okay now. Well, here's our first ladder to get down to continue trail. So this will be interesting. Well, this is Stony Brook, and a few days ago there was a hiker, his trail name was Steady Eddie, and he unfortunately fell, we're thinking, somewhere on this brook and passed away. Very sad. Here's a picture of Steady Eddie, Robert Kirker. Rest in peace. Well, left the Yellow Deli this morning after breakfast, caught the city bus back to trail, and currently we are heading to the Lookout Shelter, which is privately owned, and we are going to stay there. It's 17 miles from where we left today, and we have about 5.5 miles or something like that left. Well, good morning. Woke up from the Lookout Shelter, which is not an official AT shelter, but it's privately owned. But you can stay there as a hiker, and it's pretty awesome. It has windows and screens, and a loft and benches, fireplace, and it has a lookout, which is the most popular. It's a ladder that goes all the way up to the top of the roof with a little platform on it so you can see the mountains. So I was able to see the sunset and the sunrise. So it was beautiful. And now we are heading to just before West Hartford, which is a town. We're not going into Hartford. We're going to go into Hanover tomorrow. So we're trying to get at least 18, 19 miles today so that we don't have so much to do tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're going to get up early and see if we can get in the morning. So that's the plan. I'm feeling a little bit better. I have a week and a day more of medicine and should be good to go. My breathing is still labored. The medicine gives me shortness of breath. Yeah, anyway, feeling better. So, yeah. Well, we came across contraptions like this in the woods, and we're wondering if maybe it's a way for them to collect some maple syrup, perhaps. Pretty interesting. White River after the rain last night. This is the AT on the road. Well, good morning. Leaving our left south site up the mountain, and we went down into West Hartford. There's a trail angel, the Hart family, and they had coffee for us. There was a couple other hikers there. We had breakfast, hard-boiled eggs from their chickens. It was very nice. And then now we have a 6.9 mile section of trail because we had a road walk getting here, and then we have a road walk getting into Hanover. But we'll be in New Hampshire today, and that's exciting. And yeah, so I'm excited about food and getting into another state, and then we have one more state to go. So that's very exciting, and we get to have a new map on our Far Out guide, which is also pretty awesome. So yeah. Well, believe it or not, this is the trail. In order for us to get into New Hampshire, we've got to go under the overpass, and cross a river. In New Hampshire!